Hello everyone and welcome to Season of AI. And today we are excited to have Prathap Reddy, Microsoft AI MVP with us, who will be delivering a powerful insight session on data and AI. If you are looking to stay ahead in the world of AI, this is a session you won't want to miss. So without any further ado, I would like to invite Pratap sir to take us on this exciting journey.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sudhansh. And hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. So, very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are joining from. And thanks for special thanks to Reskill and Azure Developer Community for conducting this amazing season of AI. From last 2 years onwards, we are. I'm the part of this amazing initiative. So this time, I'm very very excited to share my insights on model context protocol. So before delay, we'll go inside and we have beautiful demos I have integrated inside PPT, and I would like to share you more insights regarding this MCP, and so I would like to at least know something what is the importance of MCP, and how this really helps for generating while creating agents. So let me share you the few insights. Yeah. Yeah. So then, hope you're able to see my full screen
No, sir, it's not in full screen at the moment.
right now.
Not yet.
Uh, okay. 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 I'm working on it now.
No, sir. Still, it's in the like minimized view.
Uh, is it okay? Just give me 1 minute. I need to share it again. Okay. Let me share my screen. Uh, Now let me know if you are able to see my screen.
I can see the whole PowerPoint window with
Okay.
all the slides on the left side.
All the slides on left side. Okay, let me say the live stream. I think I just bear it. Why it is not? Okay, again I just now I just shared my screen. Now,
Still, I can see this like full screen. Uh, Maybe you can go to slideshow and just start a slideshow here. If you can try that.
oh, I have done the same thing. Okay, then I think we can go this way only. So maybe I think I'm not. There is no issue at all. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So today we are focusing on this unlock product agents potential with the model context protocol. So I need to share my screen as well. Okay. Okay, so mainly, I mean, today we see the how we can unlock the agent's potential with the MCP. So, what is the importance of MCP, and what is the key roles it will play while developing the agents, and so today we'll see. So, and also I have very beautiful demos, and I'd like to share it with you as well. And hello, and welcome to the Build Agents in Azure. This is a developer session, and my name is Prathap Reddy, and building app with LLM is so astonishing, and power and simplicity. We explore building blocks of a single and multi-agent scenarios. My goal for this session is that to leave this session to understand the core concepts of agents. You will able to leverage Azure AI effectively for your own work. Okay, so I work as an data and AI senior engineer at Synapse. So if you need any help regarding data and AI, please reach out to me so that it will be really engaging session for us. And yeah, definitely. So if you have any queries regarding the session, please feel free to drop your questions inside the uh, you know whatever the live stream you are attending, and all. Okay. Yeah, so today will be exploring the AI agent, so the core concepts and the talk about what is an agent, and what sets them apart from the just using LLM for completion. Okay. And imagine you are a sales manager at Java, a retail DIY company with the stores across Washington State and a growing online presence. So you specialize in outdoor equipment and home improvement tools, and moreover, and DIY supplies. So you need to analyze sales data to find trends, understand the customer preferences, and make informed business decisions. To help you, Java has developed a conversational agent that can answer your questions about your sales data, and even help customers find the product using image search. So whatever it will be, like if you can create the agent, it will try to give you the proper responses out of it. Okay. So this is one of the use case I have. So multiple sessions I have used for this use case. Same way. Keep it simple. So, what differentiate AI conversations and agents? Excuse me. Yeah, and there are many. I think. Yeah. Shudam's like I'm able to see only one slide from the beginning.
Yes, sir. I could see only one slide.
Yeah. So let me share. I don't know. If I share entire screen, can you please share this?
Yes, sir. Done. Done.
Okay. I think we do have. I want to share these things. Okay, let me reshare again. Now you can share my screen. I think it is not changing. Okay, let me use the main slides only. Okay, uh, I'll go with main slides. Okay. Oh, sorry for this one. Okay, now reshare. I'll reshare these slides. Uh, One last time, please share this. I'll share in my entire screen. Okay, is it fine? Right? I'll share my entire screen. Okay. So now you're able to see my agent screen.
Yes, it's
And now I changed one more screen. Is it fine? You're able. Okay, now it's working. Yeah. So today, so we'll talk something about agent. So the agent is simply like a semi-autonomous software that can help a given goal that work to achieve that goal without knowing advance exactly how it is going to do that, what steps you are going to do that. Simply, I'll tell you. So, for example, if you are an employee, if you're working on some project, if you're working on some task, okay, if you can able to automate that task. Okay, so it will try to, I mean, this automate the task. So that agent is the best, example to complete that work. Okay, so in the same way, what is the difference between agent and chatbot? So chatbot is trained with some set of data and it will try to give you the responses out of it. But agent is trained with some set of data, but we need to train that agent for the specific automations. For example, I work as a senior data engineer, so what are the concepts and what are the work principles I have, so I need to mainly work on these concepts and what are these things, so it will automate and it whenever I'll do my work and all, so everything agent can help able to do this. So this is what exactly agent is able to do in real time. Okay, how can MCP help us? This is very very great question. So what is the importance? So why the MCP? So how can MCP help us? So this is where like we need to know something about the what is the model context protocol information is really helpful to whenever we need to create a chatbot or any agent and all. So this helps something um, some really good information while creating anything. Okay, so MCP simplifies tool access for LLMs. Okay, like for example, let's take an example of LLM tools or internal to agent capabilities. Definitely, like so what are the LLMs? Let's take an example of ChatGPT, like Google, Gemini, and Llama models, or whatever the LLM it will be. Okay, so these LLM tools are integral to agent capabilities. So every agent is capable of this LLM agents and it will try to give you the responses out of it. So this is how this MCP simplifies the tool access for LLMs and all. So this is the one of them. Then it will move to the before MCP, the integration covers. Yes, definitely like it. So we need to go this way, we need to go here, 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 here. So we have lot of things. So that's why. So what it is mainly, right? There is some covers in between the Copilot to Drive, Copilot to Salesforce, Copilot to LLM, and Copilot to Visual Studio. So there are n number of covers will be there. So after we integrate the MCP, so it is center point for all the access. Okay, for example, let's take an example of Visual Studio Copilot and for example, let's take an example of here you're able to see the you know Drive and Salesforce. So model context protocol is able to give you the better responses and it will try to give you the centralized point for all the tools. So that's why the MCP is very very important whenever we need to create an agent, or whenever we need to create a chatbot. So this is very very important for us. Okay. So model context protocol is an open protocol that standardizes how applications provide dictionary actions and context to LLMs. So it will try to finalize, so provide the dictionary. Like we do have dictionary concepts and we do have some actions as well. So whenever it will try to do, so we need to add tool, we need to add the data words, we need to add actions and topics out of it. So this way you need to give the proper responses to this particular LLM, particular agent. So this is the way like actions will really help for for development process and context to LLM. So this is the context. So you have to behave like this. You have to the context in a sense like we have to give some instructions out of it. Okay, let's take let is like USB-C but for AI. So we are giving some giving plugin, but it is an AI. So enables the business agility. So this is where model context protocol comes into the picture of whenever we need to create agents, whenever we need to create chatbots. Okay. So what are we building today? Okay. So like it is like some sales agent, an agent build with so I will show you how it will be really impress the or else like how we can able to develop this agent, and also how it will try to give you the responses out of it. So in the responses, what is the importance of mm, this particular MCP and all. So I would like to know something about it. Okay. Java sales analysis solution architecture. So I do have one of the sales solution architecture. So in Azure, we do have two concepts. One is Azure AI Foundry. Then Azure AI Foundry AI agent service is like OpenAI. We do have GPT-4 Mini and a text embedding three small models, and also we do have latest models, and also it is integrated in the Microsoft Foundry, that is cloud models and group models, and everything will be there. Like you can start building, and you're able to see the agent creation and workflow creation, and there are three main concepts in Azure Microsoft Foundry. And we do have Azure databases for PostgreSQL, excuse me, and Java DB. So your, I mean, like, I mean, most of the people are, away. I'm not sure, like, how many people are aware of Java. So I'm giving the, this word for from the beginning of this session. And all. So Java is like, so earlier we do have contest option. So it is like example or company. So same way we do have Java is an example company. So for example, contest sales analysis. So same way we can have Java sales analysis. In Azure, we do have the two concepts. One is Microsoft Foundry, another is Azure Database for PostgreSQL. So that is one thing. And also we do have some SDKs, like so developer desktop with VS Code, like agent manager, that is whenever we need to create inside VS Code. So we do have like a app.pa is one of the things. So that will be manages the entire agent manager, and MCP service sales analysis PY. So it will definitely analyzes the entire MCP server and done. So I would like to show you how this sales analysis and how this agent manager will really work. So I do have some demos integrated in PPT and web chat. So whenever we create and we develop something inside any agent, inside any framework, so after that I will deploy as a web app. So this web app is in like app.py. So this will be like we can do it from the VS Code, and as well as we have, I mean, after this Ignite, we there's a very very good feature for the deployment from the Microsoft Foundry. So this web app is really really amazing. So you can do the wonders with the help of Microsoft Foundry, and as well as this SDK as well. Okay. And AI agent service in action. Okay. So I do have some steps like how we can create the agent. So in Microsoft Foundry, like earlier we do have some concepts. So now we do have new concepts in Microsoft Foundry. So where like so the first concept is like create an agent. So whether you need to give any name, whether you need to give any instructions or not. After that we need to create one thread. So where the thread is like it is like we need to provide some instructions, we need to provide some topics out of it. So there this thread will plays a key role in whenever it will be divert to some real-time instructions and all. And once you give on the thread and agent instructions, so then we need to tap on the run the agent, then check the run status, so whether it is succeeded, whether it is failed, and display the agent's response. So after that, so when if it is run successfully, it will try to give you the response out of it. So this is the first step. This is the first way of creating an agent inside the Microsoft Foundry, and it is a world foundry, okay, not in new foundry. So the new foundry is something different, but yeah. So this is how this the agent sales agent really works. So we do have some instructions. So you are an agent sales analysis for the Java specialized analyzing. So these are some of the instructions we use. So we can give the n number of instructions, and how you want to perform the your agent. And also we can use the model. So which model, if whether it is an OpenAI model and face lambda model, Mistral model, and whatever the model you want. And also add your data. So this is like RAG and Azure search or files, or whatever it may be. So whatever the model we are choosing from here, so the OpenAI lambda or Mistral model, it is already trained with some set of data, but we are adding the external data. So that is called, we call it as RAG. So this RAG is mainly coming from the Azure search and files as well, and LLM tools. So we do have some LLM tools is like MCP servers, file search, code interpreter. So these are the more main LLM tools we are using while creating the agent or chatbot. Okay. Now thread. So thread is in sales analysis. So user message, tell me the total sales by store, and this is what one of the use case of thread. And also agent message, here is the online thing. Like so first run and the second run, we will try to create give the some the MCP calling tool. So the query of from the like once you run this query, it will try to fetch the data from the postgres database, and it will try to populate inside the response of any agent or whatever you build from it. And user will show me the pie chart. Agent message will be the, it will be try to give you the pie chart will be there. So this really helpful with the help of code interpreter. So code interpreter is mainly try to populate the pictorial representation, whether it is a pie chart, a bar chart, or whatever it may be, and also to try to populate the table content and will be. So this is mainly the help of code interpreter. So it creates the pie chart and whatever the visualization you want. Okay. So this is how this agent A service is in action. Okay. So observability. So this is also one of the great service. And observability ensures AI systems are reliable, safe, and high quality by enabling continuous monitoring and evaluation. So we have to see the monitoring, how it is performing, how it is the cost analysis, and everything we have to see inside this observability. So in Azure AF only, this means evaluators and dashboards and on Azure monitors and traces, everything that will be happen inside the observability. Okay. Now there is a last one thing, that is web chat. So that, I think we already discussed this thing. Now I would like to ask uh, uh, yeah, Sudhanshu, are you able to see the new slide?
Yes, sir, I can see it.
Yes, right.
Yes, sir, it's visible now.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so I think it is not okay. So I think we already discussed something about what is an MCP. It is open protocol. So for example, let's take an example here, and see. So here we do have chat interface and IDEs and code editors and other AI applications. So that will be connected with the MCP's standard protocol, and so this will be moved to the data and life systems and development tools and productivity. So everything will be depends upon this model context protocol. So it will ensure the give the proper responses out of it. So if you need better concepts, and if you need to understand something about model context protocol, you just to go to this particular website, model context protocol.io slash. So you can go there and you can find the better information about this MCP, and you will definitely know something about it. Okay. Now, extensibility for AI assistant. So I do have something information related to this. Like for example, MCP host. So whether we can host this MCP, MCP host Claude and the GitHub Copilot and ChatGPT. So wherever, so I can able to see this MCP in the Visual Studio and as well as in GitHub Copilot. So it will be really really good whenever we need to connect this MCP servers and MCPs, and I will try to give you the proper responses out of it. And for example, let's take an example of MCP client 1 and MCP client B. That is the client A, client B. So if it is connected to the client, some of the tools like tools, prompts, and resources. And at the same way, the client B also connected with tools, prompts, and resources. So we'll see the what is the I would like to tell you the how this you know these tools and prompts and resources really give the proper responses out of it, so that you'll also have some demo integrated just to have a look and just see how it really. So create your first MCP server. How we'll try to create our first MCP server. So I agree integrated the demo. Please have a look at it. Okay. So here I do have mcp.json. You can see I created one MCP server like with the help of some VS Code. And here you can see the expense tracker and command and aux and all. So once you run, so you can able to see some warnings out of it. But and also you can add some expenses.csv. So this is the data we do have. Like if you can see, like we do have some 20 rows and columns. And so and also if you want to add this data, if you and so if you can use that one, or else like if you can remove, and you can add the agent from the builder. Like you can select out of it, and here you can see the MCP server extends tracker MCP. Just select that one and tap on OK. And then you can able to, it will so just tap on slash and then add your whatever the added MCP, just add here. And and add the value out of it. And I just added some of the values here. So values for the category, so you can add up to 5, so that it will be really good for us. So I just added the 5 values for the description. So once you add 5 description, so then we can happy to see all the information, and you can run this thing. Okay. See how this MCP is really work and how it will try to give you the responses out of it. So you can able to see the chat completion in the left hand side. So here it will try to provide all the information. So what is the date today, and so amount and the category and the description and the payment method and all. So this is the how one of the simple MCP JSON model I just have created. So this is the one thing. And you can see you can able to see the expenses.csv. So we do have the information, so that is generated here. like so what is that, and what is the date, bill, electricity bill, and visa, and also everything will be stored inside this expense.csv. Okay. This is how one of the how overview of MCP server and all. Okay. Now there's one more thing. So overview, one second. So now we can see the demo of MCP prompt, how this MCP prompt will really work and all, so that it will be you know good for you to understand what is this and all. Okay. So this is one of the MCP prompt. So I had already integrated inside VSD and SDK. So here you can see the mcp.prompt. So I just added some the date, amount, and category, and description, and the payment method and all. So let's see. And also you can see the it will try to give you the written like date, amount in the row wise. Okay. So whenever it will be, so please the you can see the add the following expenses and all, and also use the add examples. Like if you can add whatever examples, do you have anything. So and then it will be try to respond accordingly. So This is how we can try with the help of the prompting, like checking and zero shot or long shot, and we do have some of the prompting methods. So you can use the use this prompting methods for this MCP and all, so that it will try to give you the responses properly out of it. And here, so generate the prompt to add new expenses using add expense tool. And also we have the logger.info, and it will try to create the some description out of it. So we need in the row wise like date, amount, category, description, and these are the some of the things. Okay. And now this is a demo of the MCP, and we do have the demo of MCP tool, like how this MCP tool really work, and how what is the importance out of it and all. Okay. So I'll try to play this one. Okay. This is the MCP tool. Like I can able to you can able to see the main.py. Like this is the main tool. Like we can use that one MCP.tool, and here you can add some payment method and the description, and also you can also add the all the information. It will try to populate in the whatever the relevant method you want to do, and here we have some class dot payment method. So we do have MX and Visa and cash method, so which way you can able to do the payment method. So we can add it, and also we can add something like like whatever the possible way. So we do have in Indian things and all, we can add according to this payment methods thing. So this is one of the MCP tool how it will be work. And also like you can also that try with the date time transaction format, and also if the amount is less than zero, it will try to give you the error and all. You can also try to, for example, it is more than some of the amount and also less than the zero, so it is not, it will try to give some error and all. And also if we can accept the as like logger dot error, so it will be some kind of money will be, whether it is an amount for the description and date. So it will be populate accordingly. So it is, this is a demo to, I mean, this MCP tool is mainly used for so while if you have any error is coming out of it, so we already tried that this MCP inside MCP tool inside the SDK, so that it will be perform accordingly. Okay. So this is the simple demo, like how it really give the proper responses out of it. Okay. And there's a one more thing, so there's a one more demo out of it, like a demo for MCP prompt. Okay, I just created, have a look. So this is the I mean normal prompt like I have given, so I already we saw this thing. So here you can able to see uh, so date and amount, and also you can able to the payment method out of it. And here it will generate the proper responses, like from the date to amount, category, and display, I mean description and payment method. So which way it will be the, it will try to populate either with for the users interface and all. So this is how, so if we want to give the proper responses for the users and as well as, so that's why, so this MCP is the centralized one. For example, let's say it is, we do have some five concepts. So one is date, one is amount, one is category, one is description, one is payment method. So if for example MCP is one of the centralized part, it will try to give you the proper responses. So the date is in like a calendar format. So amount is it is like a transaction. So category is one of the storing one. So and it is a description is, it is responses by one by the one of the AI agent or LLM. And payment method, it is one of the like the cashless or cash with us, everything. So this is the centralized MCP for all the concepts and all. Okay. This is how the all these things will be work accordingly. Okay. And also this is the okay MCP tool. So we already demonstrated all these things. And also I do have some of the examples. Okay, MCP architecture of your AH. See, we do have, for example, let's take an MCP hosted Azure container apps. So yes, and this container apps is having one, I mean client A and client B. So it is connected with MCP. So this MCP server A, it is having like Azure functions. Okay. And also the MCP server B having Azure functions B. So whatever the tools, prompts, and resources, it is again directly connected to the Azure search, because it is try to give you the proper responses and proper uh, I mean, it is able to display the proper responses out of it because of it is connected to its Azure AI search. Okay. So mainly you are able to see the tools and how the prompts and also this MCP works in a SDK, and also I able to show you the demo and all right, you can able to understand. So once finishes you this call, also you can able to go there and you can see how this MCP.json and app.py and main.py, so how it really works, and also what is the importance of this MCP, why it is centralized and giving the instructions to the all over the architectures towards the any agents or chatbot. So you can able to understand the importance of the MCP, and so same way we can have this is a MCP host is an Azure container app. It is connected to the MCP. So and also it is connected to the tools, prompts, and resources. So without these tools, prompts, resources, this MCP doesn't give you the proper result. So that's why it is whenever it is centralized, it is giving the instructions. You can go there and come back with some response. So this is also one of the instructions. It is the tool is, for example, tool is one transaction. So it will try to give you the some prompts. You can go there and you can do the payment reception. If it is less than zero amount, you can populate the response as an error message. So this is how this MCP give you the instructions to the all the things. So then only it will try to, I mean, this LLM gives you the instructions and this MCP gives the control over all over them. Okay. And finally, and we have some MCP security and productization. Okay, productizing. And for productizing, so we do have some add your own auth layer, like for example, uh, from the Microsoft auth layer, we do have a zero auth and Microsoft authentication. Whatever authentication you want, you can add accordingly. Okay, then and improve your type safety and validation. So type safety and validation is very important. So which type of safety if you are using premium or standard premium, and so we have geo redundant or whatever the type of safety, you can use that one. And also validation, so while validating the responses, while validating the MCP, and also it is very important for the security and the productionizing and all. And this is one of the thing, and implement the comprehensive logging. So this is implementing the comprehensive logging is very important, because whenever it is getting any errors and whenever it is giving any responses, so we have to implement comprehensive logging. So you can go there, if you can log in perfectly, or it is giving any perfectly it is logging, or else it is fetching any error. So you have to implement the comprehensive logging options for the MCPs and all. Okay, so then only it will try to okay, and handles errors securely. And whenever it is having, like for example, so this error is also we are giving some error, right? We are trying that error inside the prompt and inside the tools and inside any main address. So for example, if the transaction amount is less than zero, it is try to give populate some error. So this error will handle errors with securely, because it doesn't, this MCP only it is populating, it is trained in inside the SDK, and so we have to handle this error securely. Okay, then model context protocol at Microsoft. So this is the overall and last slide of this session, and you can understand the what are the here the model context protocol at Microsoft. We do have Copilot Studio, VS Code, Azure, Microsoft Foundry, Visual Studio, and Windows and GitHub Copilot, Microsoft Semantic Kernel. So these all are the MCP clients and hosts. So where we can use the all the different types of uh, you know um MCPs inside the our Microsoft stack and all. Okay, and we do have some tools over here. So what are the tools, like mainly Azure, GitHub, Dataverse, Teams, and Foundry, and we have files and Neo4j, Neon, and Atlassian. So these are some of the tools we can use it for MCP and registries are there. So AA plus community and enterprise and Windows registry. So we do have some of the enterprise registry and AA plus community registry. So where we can get all the information out of it, and this MCP context protocol the will get the relevant information about the MCP as well. And build a local and remote MCP. So we can build we can build it locally, or else we can build it remote SDK. MCPs as well. So we do have C# MCP SDK that you can do it remotely as well as build locally. And also Azure API management, we do have one of the option for building build the local and remote MCPs, and Azure functions and Microsoft connector. So these are the main ways to build the local remote MCPs. And Anthropic is I mean, like recently we had the partnership, Microsoft has partnership with this Anthropic for for the MCPs, and also enable the seamless integration between LLM apps and external data sources. So this is very important, right? So this Anthropic plays a very key role. Like it is, for example, it is an external data source, so that is RAG, or is like internal info data sources, that is also we can call it as RAG. So if we are adding some external data to the all LLMs, it try to give you the proper responses out of it, because like every LLM is trained with some set of data. Okay, so whether it is trained with some set of the data 2022, 2023, 2024, to whatever the data up to, like like before Christ period, and whatever the data it is available, so it is trained with the data. You can ask any question, it will try to populate it. So if you, but trustworthy, if you can ask anything related against policies, against violences and all, it doesn't give. So that's why make sure whenever you can ask any questions and all, it is related to the trustworthy policies and all. And one more thing, so this Anthropic, like it enables a seamless integration between LLM maps and external data sources. So this is how the complete model context protocol, so we can unlock the potential of any AI agent inside the Microsoft, or inside any agents and all. Yeah, so this is all overall information, something about agents. Okay, so so now I would like to coming back with some questions, and we do have any comments related to this one, please let me know, so that I'm happy to assist you with the you know rest of the questions and okay. Yeah, over to you, Sudansh. Yeah, Sudansh, over to you. I think maybe I'm done with my.
Okay, sir. So, thank you sir, for this session, and thank you everyone for joining for this insightful session. We'll catch up on another session on season of AI MCP season. Thank you everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
sure, sure. Yeah, thank you.